welcome to Community Connections. I'm Marnie, your host, and glad you're joining us today on this very early part of September as we head off into the fall. I was telling Mark before we started the show, I'm missing my fall set decoration here because now is the time of year that I start bringing in fall flowers and pumpkins and witches and things like that. But stick with us. Give me a couple weeks and I'll be back with those. But we've got a great show for you today. Lots of great guests. But my first guest is Cami Kovalevsky. She is the Director of Development and Alumni Affairs for our wonderful, amazing, super Yavapai College. Hi, Cami.
Hi.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. So it's fall, and well, as we come towards fall, it's always synonymous with schools being back in session and football and homecomings, and that's no different at Yavapai College, except we call Alumni Reunion, and Cami's here to talk about all the activities that are scheduled all across our campuses at Yavapai College. So
yes.
3 weeks away, you said.
Yeah, so you said it all. I mean, I'm like, what do I need to, no. What do I need to say?
This whole list of things.
You've got it all prepared. Yeah, so Friday, September 23rd through Sunday, September 25th. We have activities happening. It's going to be a jam-packed weekend. So I can go through the agenda.
Yeah, let's a quick question here.
Yeah.
Though. We call it Alumni Reunion Weekend. So
you want a little history?
Please.
So I came on board at YC in 2018, and Rodney Jenkins, who is our VP of Community Affairs, was determined to have a homecoming. And so we did in 2019. We did have a homecoming, and we called it that. And it just seemed like after that first year, it would make more sense for it to really be more of an alumni reunion weekend and to make it almost a larger umbrella. People also tend to associate homecomings with football, and we don't have a football team at YC, but we have all the other athletics and sports, and so that's great too. Right. So we just wanted to sort of make it a little bit more all-encompassing for everyone, and we just changed the name, and then we had 2 years of a timeout. So this is our next year back at it. So that's kind of what it is, and really just want to pull people back onto the campuses and centers that maybe haven't been for a long time. We have some different events that are going to pull some people back. Our Hall of Fame brunch, for example, for athletics, there's teams coming from way back, and so they maybe haven't seen the Prescott campus in a long time. Sure. And so we'll have an opportunity for people to take tours and things like that as well, and to just create positive warmth, connection, community, let people know we're still here, let people know what new things are happening at YC that maybe they didn't know about. So that's the basics.
So it is all alumni, I mean, no matter what their course of work and study was.
Yes, and so technically an alumni would be someone who has finished with a certificate or a degree from YC. But we know we have lots of people that come in and they take several classes or maybe 1 or 2 classes, they leave for a few years, then they come back. Or some people did get a certificate or a degree, then they come back for upskilling and maybe they want a certificate in something completely different. They're making a complete change in career. Sure. So we're pretty loose with what that definition is because we want everyone who's had an educational experience at Yavapai College to be able to come back and enjoy and celebrate and make connections and network and just bring their family, bring their kids to some of the events that I'll
Well, let's
share
talk about some of the events that are happening because I said, as I said earlier, it's campus-wide. So not only the Verde Valley, but in Prescott. So let's talk about what we've got going on that weekend. Obviously, 3 full days of activities and good things going on. So Cami's going to share a little bit about. Mark your calendar. Put these things down.
Yes. So I'll go through and you can just hop in anytime and let me know if you want to chat a little bit deeper about some of it. So Friday night, September 23rd, we'll have a Rough Rider volleyball game at 7 p.m. at the Walraven Gym on the Prescott campus. And then at the same time, and I can't clone myself, so I'm only going to be able to go to one event and not the other. At the same time, on the Verde Valley campus, we're going to have a happy hour mixer at the Southwest Wine Center, and that's from 4:30 till about 6:30. Depends on how long people want to hang out. And so that'll be over.
Highly recommend if you've never been there too. It's an amazing place.
Amazing place.
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a great group of people and wonderful students. And so we are inviting anyone who, I mean, you don't have to have only attended at the Verde Valley campus, but anyone who wants to join us over there for the happy hour. But we really are hoping to get some of our alums from over there. And then you want me to jump into Saturday?
Saturday, yes. All day.
So Saturday morning kicks off with a fun run, and that's going to be going around the YC campus trails. I don't know if there's people who don't know that on the Prescott campus there's a trail. I think they've made some changes to it, and it's about 2 miles, give or take a little bit at this point. And we call it a fun run. It supports our college honors programs, and so that's just a really great thing to support for our students who are going through those programs. We call it Fun Run, but you could walk. Shake, shimmy, hop, skip. You can bring your four-legged friends. You can bring kiddos, strollers. Strollers might be a little tough on the trail, but you could come for the activities. We'll have some breakfast and some music and tents and things going on to celebrate.
Great way to start the day.
So that's the first thing happening. And then we have an Athletics Hall of Fame brunch. So at that Hall of Fame brunch, we're going to honor the 79 and 80s men's basketball team, the 92 men's soccer team, Michelle Vickery from women's basketball, Casper Ware from men's basketball, and Mike Pantaleone from men's soccer. So that's who the inductees are for this year. And so that should be...
Is that open to anybody?
No, that is invite only.
Okay.
So it is the people from those groups and their significant others and friends and families.
Okay.
And we usually have about 125 to 150 people attend that event. So that's happening on campus this year. Previously, we've done it at the resort. And this year we were like, people want to come back to campus. Let's do it in the gym. So we're doing it in the gym. So that should be fun. Also on the Prescott campus from 11 to 5, there will be food trucks, games, bounce houses, a big celebration happening for Hispanic Heritage Month at an event called Hola Prescott. And so that's going to be a big block party. So people could come to the fun run and then head over to the block party, or if they're going to the Hall of Fame brunch, they could go to one or the other before that as well. And there's going to be soccer games at 3 o'clock at Ken Lindley Field. So go support our Rough Riders soccer teams, men's and women. And then at night, the Little River Band is performing at the YC PAC, the Performing Arts Center.
Nice.
I'm excited about that.
Finish it off with a great concert.
Yes. And then, you know, hopefully people have time to get a little bit of sleep so that Sunday morning they can get up and come play golf. Are you playing golf?
I'm playing golf.
Yes.
Got my team Glee.
Yeah. So that's going to be the Athletics Golf Classics at Antelope Hills Golf Course. And so there is still room for people to get in. All of this information is at yc.edu/alumni weekend. And so they can sign up a foursome or sign up as an individual, and we'll put them on a foursome. But that starts off at 8 a.m. on Sunday.
And that also benefits Pike College Athletics. So
yes.
Great fun. I did it last year, and it was the first time last year. It was so much fun. We had a great time out there.
Yeah.
Beautiful course. I see this year we're moving into the morning. Because I remember last year we were in the afternoon. Still a beautiful course, but I remember trying to tee off into the sun, you know, as the sun was setting.
It was a little warm.
This will be a little bit easier, but a lot of fun. So again, all of this on the website, yc.edu/alumni weekend. And you just want everybody to come out. So just come out and even just walk the campuses.
Yes. Yeah, just to kind of see what's going on. And like I said, at both campuses, we will have some staff available if there's people interested in taking a tour, seeing what's happening around both of the campuses. So we'll have people at Verde Valley campus available for that, as well as the Prescott campus during that kind of noon time frame in the middle of the day.
Cami Kowaleski, thank you so much. Yavapai College Alumni Reunion Weekend happening September 23rd to the 25th. Don't miss it.
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
And welcome back to Community Connections. My next guest is Jamie DeJoseph. She is the sports director for our YMCA, along with Lexi Mullins, who's the membership director. We're going to be talking about a couple events coming up through the YMCA. And so welcome, Jamie and Lexi. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good to have you.
Thanks for having us.
You guys have been very, very busy getting ready for two big events happening at the YMCA this coming month.
Yes, we've been very busy.
All right, well, let's start talking about the Girl in Sports Day, Saturday, September the 17th, first one coming up. And then we'll be also talking about the Whiskey Row Marathon. So if you haven't signed up yet, there's still opportunities. But let's go to Girl in Sports Day.
So Saturday, September 17th is our 20th annual Girls in Sports Day. It is for girls ages 7 to 14. They're going to be able to try a variety of sports. We also provide them dinner, and then they also are going to participate in a health fair. And we have a special guest speaker as well, too. This year it is from 12:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, September 17th, and it is $15 to register.
So it's open to anyone, no matter where they live?
Yep. Yeah, and it's just girls 7 to 14. They do have to register at the YMCA. Unfortunately, we do not have an online registration.
Oh, so they have to come. Okay, where are you located?
We are on 750 Whipple Street, Prescott, Arizona.
Okay, let's go back to the programming that you have. That's a nice age group of girls. Do you break it up into different sports for different girls, or how do they sign up for a specific sport?
So we break them up into age groups. So we have our 7 to 8-year-olds. They're going to be doing an obstacle course, broom ball, and gymnastics.
Okay.
Our 9 to 10-year-olds are going to be doing soccer, gaga ball, and Zumba. And then our 11 to 14-year-olds are going to be doing self-defense, Y-Fit, and basketball.
Now, how do you come up with those different sports for those different age groups? What's gaga ball?
It's
ask you one question, then I went, but I was going to ask you what gaga ball was.
It's a lot of fun. We have an inflatable pit. It's just like an octagon, right?
Yeah.
So we'll inflate the pit. They'll play with like a kickball, and they have to just kind of throw the ball at their legs. And you can't really throw it. You kind of have to like push it.
Okay.
So yeah,
It's
if you
kind of
get
like
out,
a mix of dodgeball
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So but there's certain rules to how you can throw the ball. Like you can't pick up the ball. If the ball goes out of the pit, you're automatically out.
So you're in the pit.
Yeah, you're in the pit. So,
Oh, okay. Is there like eventually a winner?
yeah, so the last person standing that hasn't gotten tagged by anybody is the winner.
Oh, okay.
The kids love it. Like
yeah.
they play it at all the schools and
I must have missed that back in the ancient days. No. So back. So do they sign up, or is just automatically they get those 3 classes?
So they get those
sports
3
sessions?
sports depending on their age.
Okay.
We do allow registration day of too. So if you're not sure if you can commit ahead of time, you can come in day of and register. It does go up to $20 though the day of.
Is it limited to a certain number of girls in each particular age group, or?
We usually are able to take around 150 to 200 girls.
yeah, so we just cap it at 150. Usually the younger age groups have more girls, but we're seeing a rise in that 11 to 14 age group this year, which is awesome.
What a great way to spend the day, though.
Yeah.
So it starts at what time?
12:30.
12:30. Okay, so good. You get your morning out from under you, and then come on over. And then you said you provide dinner.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So,
$15?
Yeah, so Ciao Bella is helping us out this year, and Panera helps us out every year. So we'll have pasta and salad and cookies for dinner.
We love
it's
our
gonna be
friends at Ciao
awesome.
Bella.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Oh my gosh, that's. Can I be a 14-year-old again?
Hey, we're in need of volunteers.
Oh, how does somebody volunteer then?
They just need to contact the Prescott YMCA and let them know that they're interested in volunteering for Girls in Sports Day, and they can ask for me, Lexi Mullins, and they'll be directed straight to my direct line, and I can discuss with them what they'd like to help with.
Now, is there any specific requirements? I mean, do they have to fingerprint cards or things like that are going to, before they work with you?
Not as long as they can commit to the whole day. We just ask that the volunteers are able to commit to the whole 12:30 to 6:30 time period. That way we know that they're going to be there, but otherwise there's no background check or anything.
We
You got to
actually,
be used to herding girls.
yeah, we actually like to reach out to all the younger kids in high school and stuff, like
Sure.
National Honor Society and all that. We try to get the ones that have aged out to still come back and be group
what a great
leaders,
opportunity,
which is what
though.
we really try to do.
Nice
So,
mentoring too, to the younger ones. Okay, that's you go to YMCA.org. You can sign up for this. Otherwise, it is the day of. Get there a little early, I would say. If
Yeah.
you're going to wait till the day of, but otherwise, save $5 and go sign up earlier. Get over there.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's talk about the Whiskey Row Marathon.
So we have the 44th annual Whiskey Row Marathon coming up October 8th, so it's almost a month away. We have a 0.3 mile high fun run, a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and a full marathon.
Wow.
And, we also have opportunities for volunteering there as well. So I think we usually get over 150 to 200 volunteers volunteers. So without them, we couldn't put this race on.
No local
So-
organizations like get groups of people together? to
Yeah,
help
so
out?
we've got like Guild Mortgage is doing a water station, Unisource is doing a water station, Bloomtree Realty, Dignity Health is doing a water station. So we have a bunch of businesses that have stepped up as sponsors, but are also stepping up to volunteer and run water stations.
And you still have more volunteer opportunities available?
We do.
For us
Yes.
non-runners?
We do.
We need lots of help in the refreshment garden, directing runners too, or if you are a morning person at like 4:30 in the morning on Saturday, October 8th, we need help passing out like race bibs or merchandise, different things like that as well.
I've always found that to be marathoners or runners and 10K, 5. They get up at the crack of dawn, to run. To me, it's like, what? On top of running, then you're also up at old dark 30. So anyway, but all part of just enjoying the event and coming on out. So for signups, though, if somebody's interested in running.
Yes, so they can either come into the YMCA, but in this is actually the only program where we do online registration. So they can go to active.com and search for the Whiskey Row Marathon, and they can sign up online as well. We also have opportunities for our Sports Expo, which is Friday night from 3 to 7. So businesses can sign up and have a booth at our expo Friday or Saturday night. They can do both.
And where is
it's
that set up?
So that one's going to be at the YMCA in our basketball gym.
Oh, okay.
So they just contact me, and I'm setting up the expo stuff. And they can also be at the finish line on Saturday, which is a chance to have your business out there in front of all the runners, all their
I
family.
see videos of
and
the
everything.
running,
yeah.
every year, and it's quite a sight to see those runners come back.
It's really
in.
cool. It's really cool.
That's just amazing. What is the largest group you have? Are they the largest group of runners? Is it in the 5K, the 10K? Is it
It's
those of us that do
usually-
the fun run?
It's usually been the 10K, but the 5K is now a popular one too. So it's both of those.
And a 5K is how far?
3.2 miles.
3.2 miles, and then the 10K is the
6.2.
6.4.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, but a lot of fun. Just come on out with the kids and do the fun run.
The
do
fun
bus
run,
walking.
yeah, it's awesome because now that we're back on the Courthouse Plaza this fall, it's just going to be a dash from the Palace start line all the way to the finish line. So you're basically just going to go up and around and dash.
Up and around. Sounds like a lot of fun. You guys are busy getting ready for Girls Sports Day on September 17th, Whiskey Row Marathon on October the 8th. All information on your website at?
PrescottYMCA.org, or there's whiskeyrowmarathon.com for the Whiskey Row Marathon information.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Lexi and Jamie, for joining us. Well, that's it for us today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with more what's going on in the fall happenings here in the Quad City area.